What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Money.
And deleted every goddamn tweet that ever existed from his account.
Now, for those of you who don't know, longtime friend of Mr. Beast, Chris Tyson, has recently been called out for numerous disgusting actions. One detailing Chris's really gross and disgusting infatuation with content, which for those of you who don't know, the content is basically sexualized art based off of young children. And another video made by Prism, which hasn't been picked up by many people yet, details Chris Tyson's very weird and unsettling interactions with a child who is 7 years
I'm gonna pause and say some things throughout the video. Like, imagine even knowing what that content means. God, man, like, what?
younger than her when she was in her 20s. Now, to summarize Chris Tyson's infatuation with the content, I have to first preface the fact that any grown adult that shows interest in art depicting the sexualization of children is a complete fucking weirdo. Because recently on the internet, it's somehow now a controversial take to say that. Now, for those who don't know, years ago, Chris Tyson basically had an infatuation with a controversial artist known as Shadman. And this Shadman person is known across the internet for creating art based off of actual children and depicting them being sexualized or abused. Such examples include when Shadman made art of Keemstar's daughter at the time being 7 years of age, King Donald Trump back in 2016 when he just won an election. In the same year, Shadman made more disgusting art of Lieutenant Corbis, who was an 11-year-old commentary YouTuber. Another instance involved Shadman in 2017 making extremely gross comments regarding the actor Daphne Keane, who played in Logan. Keep in mind, she was 12 years old at the time, and Shadman decided to create art of her being brutalized. Now, as a result, Shadman received a cease and desist from Daphne Keane's lawyers, and despite this happening, he still continued to make disgusting comments regarding more children, such as Liev Schreiber's 7-year-old son, who did a Harley Quinn cosplay. Now, keep in mind, despite all the disgusting that Shadman did, following the drama, Chris Tyson still decides to openly brag about financially supporting him and his website, showing that he literally put.
Why is this guy even around? You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at with this stuff. I don't see any place for it in this world or the next. This is beneath the prison for me.
Suggestion of a young girl with a UPD tattoo on her thigh. The same image as well was proudly put up on his wall, with it being visible in Mr. Beast's old video, where he was even looking at the image directly. Despite as well all the drama involving Shadman during art based off of actual children back in 2016 and 2017, we can still see Chris Tyson openly engage with Shadman's accounts, asking him to draw 18+ content of Beast Boy, and even engaging with a post showing Shadman's cropped out of Caillou.
You know, I don't want to drag Beast too much into this shit, you know? Like, I don't really want to say a whole lot, but I will say that he came out and defended this Chris guy when Chris had said some shit about me on Twitter. Hey, look, man, all right, you know, but with that kind of influence and that kind of responsibility, you better come out and do the same damn thing now, because this is ridiculous. I can't believe
it being tested by his mother. And keep in mind, Caillou is a 4-year-old boy canonically in the show, and Ava was in her 20s engaging with this content. Even back in 2017, Chris Tyson was engaging with gross art on Twitter, depicting Maple and Dipper from Gravity Falls being two 12-year-old siblings making out, with her making a tweet under it stating how quote-unquote they're twins. So at that point, it's just not issue, right, guys? You know, classic Ava Chris Tyson making comments regarding art of two children being in a romanticized incestuous relationship. Chris was even in her 20s, claiming that
You know what's crazy, man? All this shit that's going on with all these streamers and all these YouTubers, man, they're just giving us a bad name. Those of us that are just trying to do the right thing and just make nice videos and shit, man. You got douchebags, sick fucks like Chris Tyson and the doc, man. They're doing all of this shit, and you know, it looks bad on everyone. You know, even the people that aren't doing anything wrong. It just makes us all look bad. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. There's so many adults in the fucking world, man. Like, for you to be fucking with little kids, man.
this exact girl fully nicked
That's just fucked up, man. You know what? And it pisses me off personally because I have a daughter, man.
Anyways, now that we have covered the first half of the drama, I'd like to first thank Atrox for cohesively putting together this entire situation with all the necessary screenshots. Now, the second part I want to discuss was a video made by Prison that
Like, I'm strict when it comes to her online stuff, man. Like, she wants to be a YouTuber. And y'all told her, yeah, you can do it, but you're gonna have to wait till you're at least a teenager so that you at least have a better understanding of the implications of some of the stuff that might be said to you. Because as of right now, she's just too young to be even doing any of that. And it's gonna have to be overseen by me, not my wife, me.
They throw all these weird words into the just relax, calm down, don't be emotional.
Then you got these motherfuckers like the Doc,
that's pretty apparent.
And people like Chris Tyson, aka Ava, whoever the fuck you want to call him,
It's not like a debatable thing. This is an issue.
saying inappropriate shit to underage people, man. There ain't no fucking excuse for that. I mean, you make so much fucking money. Like, why you gotta be fucking with little kids?
He came out and said Eva is a great father to his 2-year-old boy. That's what he said on Twitter to me. I don't care how
You know, and then it'd be the ones that have kids themselves. He just said, Nick Merckx just said, like, homeboy's got like a 2-year-old son. You got a 2-year-old son. You got your 2-year-old son wearing girls' clothing, and then on top of that, you talking to underage children inappropriately online. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Tyson makes it stating how one more Patreon donation they get and they're releasing their now, at the time he was 14, since they made $1
I mean, personally, like, if I was Mr. Beast, I would cut this motherfucker off immediately. I wouldn't be wasting no time. This motherfucker would not be on my crew anymore, period. I don't need that bad press. If I'm considered the most popular YouTuber ever, and somebody on my team's been accused of some foul shit like that, you going, homie. I don't care. Like, I'm going. I don't need that. I don't need motherfuckers looking at me because of the shit that you may or may not be doing online. That's illegal. Fuck that, man. I would cut ties with that motherfucker immediately. There would be no questionings.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if that's a firm yes or firm no. Apparently, she was tweeting, like, I don't know who this Nick Merckx guy is, what he's saying about our relationship.
I mean,
okay,
if somebody's even being accused of that, what the fuck are you doing for that to even be brought up? Like, there's got to be some inkling of truth to it. If it ain't true, like, nobody would be bringing up no shit like that. Not without some validity to it. I mean, it's one thing to be clowning somebody and saying some outlandish shit, but to really accuse somebody of messaging minors inappropriately online, there's got to be some shred of truth to it. And like I said, if I was Mr. Beast, I would be I would just cut him loose right now. Get it over and done with. No, we don't need that. We don't need that tarnishing our brand. Somebody who's been on my team for years, don't matter. I don't give a shit if you're my blood. I don't care if you are my brother. If you are accused of doing some foul shit like that, and people are pulling up things that just make you look guilty, I'm sorry, you gone. You gone, homie.
Both direct contact with one another through Snapchat, which is extremely weird, first of all, and secondly, Lava shows a paid snap they received from Chris Tyson, showing her stating, "Uncut for America," which, joke or not, how the hell is this suitable to send to a minor who is 7 years younger than you when you're a grown adult? All screenshots show the weird names they would call each other, and then the weird memes that they would share with one another, with Lava stating, "Chris practice with this tomorrow," showing an image of a banana, like it's pretty easy to know what he's referencing with this. And then Chris Tyson responds with an image of James Charles and states, "Lava's mum tomorrow." So once once again making more degenerative jokes to a legitimate child who is 15 years old at this time when she is in her 20s. Also, really just to hammer the point that Lava and Chris are close friends, there is screenshot proof from 2020 of them being in Discord calls. There is also proof that Lava received Snapchat messages from Chris in 2019, meaning
That shit's sick, man.
Chris Tyson even has Lava added on Steam.
First he goes trans, like that shit don't bother me. It was a little weird, you know, but you know, to each his own. You wanna transition into a woman, that's your business. I don't care. It's a little weird, you know. But then to be accused of like some underage shit, man, you foul, bro. You foul. There. I feel like people think that once they transition, like that like automatically like shades them from illegal activity. Like that's some type of like force field that protects you. Like, oh, I'm a trans person. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Get the fuck out of here. If you're a grown ass fucking person, male or female, and you saying some inappropriate shit to a minor, you deserve to be castrated and thrown in fucking prison. Period. There ain't no rehabilitating people like that. That's not a broken leg, man. That's something wrong with your brain. Oh, I know. You heard? I'm sure you heard the news, right? About Mr. Beast's homeboy / homegirl. I was saying, man, I would cut that dude loose right now. You know how bad that makes the whole brand look? That makes Mr. Beast look bad too, because like, dude, this is the type of person you're like associating yourself with. Ah, bro. Jokes to this person and then eventually meeting up with them is extremely weird, and she should probably be ultimately I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I have people on here that are probably some kids that have subscribed to my YouTube. But if you go to my Facebook, I don't have minors as friends on Facebook. Like, why? What the fuck do I have to say to a child on Facebook? Nothing. Nothing. That's exactly why I don't use Twitch whispers. I've had people try to message me in whispers recently, and it clearly says in my bio, do not message me in whispers, I will not respond. Ain't nobody get me hemmed up like the doc. Fuck you.
I know what I believe. I stand strongly on the things that it was about. It had a lot to say. You know, his crew had a lot to say.
And like Nick Merck said, it'd be the same people that be talking shit are the same ones that are doing some dirty shit behind the scenes.
Yes, I did. I said it was absolutely gross. I said it was absolutely inexcusable, and I moved the fuck on.
All right, is that Al or is it AI? Because I mean, I'm not really sure. Is that like Al, like Albert? I just want to make sure I'm addressing people, you know, the proper way. I don't want to be calling somebody AI when their name is Al. It looks like it could be Al or AI.
Happy kids are successful kids. When you choose a tuition-free online school, you join more than 2 million happy kids.
Okay. All right.
If you get the satisfaction of seeing.
But is it Al or is it AI? So I know. I mean, it may not matter to you either way, but it does matter to me. I like to address people the right way. I don't want to make something up. That's crazy, man. All this shit that's coming out, man. All this stuff that's going on right now, bro. It's just crazy, bro. All this online stuff with all these freaking perverts, man. They making us all look bad, man. Man, I shouldn't have to be saying all of this stuff, man. I shouldn't have to. This should be common sense. If you're a grown ass man, you don't say inappropriate shit. I don't care if it's joking or not. You just don't cross that line. Period. No, I understand what you're saying. What I'm asking is, does it say Al? Is that AL or is that AI? Because if it's AL, I'm just gonna call you Al. But if it's AI, I'll say AI. Which is it?
Episode 444. Obviously, nothing crazy has happened last 10 days. Nothing. It's not like we've had a assassination attempt on our president. And then,
Okay. Thank you.
in charge. Let's call her Director of Secret Service, Kim Cheadle, who was in charge.
Yeah, because it looks like it could be a funny font, like an L, but it could also be like an uppercase I. Either way. Yeah, you good. I appreciate it. I like to show people respect and address them the way they should be addressed. Even you don't have to give me a real name. I don't expect anybody to be doing that. I just want to make sure whatever your tag is that I'm saying it right.
I would definitely consider stepping down. And a few hours later, I got COVID, and then a lady comes out and says, "Hey, just so you guys know, President Joe Biden has COVID. He's going to take some rest. He's going to cancel all his travel plans." And a couple of days later, we're told he is stepping away. Then 2 weeks we're told Kamala Harris is going to be the one who's endorsing. Then Clinton's endorsing.
You heard about? I don't. How old are you? Are you an adult?
Except for the Obamas. Then she's finally forced to subpoena to go there to be questioned. And the questions are.
God damn, those loud ass truck, man. That shit sounds horrible. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, dude, I don't bullshit, man. I'm always gonna keep it 100, bro. I may come off a little rough around the edges, but I mean well. Okay, all right. So have you heard the rumors swirling around Biden? There are rumors that he might have died, bro. How crazy is that, man? Like there's an attempted assassination on a former sitting president. There are rumors that there may have been more than one shooter. Now the director of the FBI was grilled by Congress yesterday and put in her resignation. I don't know if you saw that. It was wild, man. I mean, they were cursing at her, all kinds of shit, dude. It was crazy. And now there are rumors swirling that that Biden got COVID, and now and then it was weird because everybody's saying it's weird that he put out a tweet saying that he was stepping down, and then hasn't been seen in public since. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me. Like, why 5-6 days now you haven't even shown your face? Like, and then y'all are endorsing this crazy bitch Kamala Harris. Like, where is Biden? It's wild, right? Like, I'm telling you, bro, I'm not paranoid or anything, but man, shit just seems really shady right now. There's something off, man. I can't put my finger on it. Most of us don't know, if not all of us don't know what the hell it is, but there's something going on right now. There's something shady happening behind the scenes. We're living in dangerous times, but also potentially wonderful times with the emergence of AI, man. We should all be so lucky to be alive during this what I would call this golden era. I got a feeling in the next 10 years, man, we're gonna see things that are unheard of, things that are gonna be, I mean, just unbelievably life-changing. But it could go the other way too, man. The stuff that's going on right now. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, man. I go live frequently. I'm trying to figure out, my podcast or whatever. Me and my wife did episode 1 of Game of Thrones, where we just kind of sat down, did a silent watch, and just talked about it. We had some people come in. It wasn't huge or nothing, but we did have some people pop in. This Friday we're gonna be covering what's that? Been watching what's that? What do you mean? Alto? What's that? Oh, you've been a lot of old games played by new players. Yeah, it's all shady shit no matter how you look at it. Yeah, you're right. I guess a lot of this stuff has been going on for forever, I guess we're just in a different decade. There are different faces now. But I guess you're right. They're all playing the same shady fucking back alley type of games. I really don't like talking about politics, but I think there's something sketchy going on. When you go to work, maybe you don't want to feel like you want to wear some other hats, but maybe you're comfortable wearing a Team USA hat. Sport this gear when you go to work, when you're going out over the weekend. Let people know you're proud to be an American. We got the gear here for you. Bunch of different. Where are you from? By the way, you from the States? Are you from overseas somewhere? Don't be one of the ones that hesitates. Order 2, 3 for your friends, your family, your peers. There's even gear for women. The last time we had some female gear. I think it's amazing that people are even coming in here and chatting. It's wild. Oh yeah, me too, man. Hey, what's up, bro? All right, let's get right into it. Top of the story that we got to get into. I think it's fair for us to start off, Rob, with what happened yesterday. That's crazy, man. If you're not bullshitting me, you're the first person that's from my state that's come in the chat. So you are more than welcome. Anybody from Louisiana is more than welcome. I welcome everyone, but especially my home state folks. Now, don't ask me what part of Louisiana I live in, because I won't tell you that. There's certain things I just like to keep private for obvious reasons. Yes, yo, these other places, bro, they just don't know, man. That sink soup, boy. Yeah, my wife makes a good gumbo, man. Good seafood gumbo. I like mine. I preferably like mine with chicken and sausage, but some crab legs. Oh. It's not that hard to make, man. It's really not. If you can make a roux, you can make a gumbo. So the notion of a report coming out in 60 days when the threat environment is so high in the United States, irrespective of party, is not acceptable. And I think it's very important. Yeah, I'll just say this. I'm southeast. Way down there. This is about the safety of some, but I don't have a heavy accent because I spent almost a decade in Connecticut. After Hurricane Katrina, the chick that I was dating at the time had family up there, so on a whim, we hopped on a Greyhound bus and just took off, bro. And almost 10 years later, I came back. 2012, I was up there from 2005, 2006 till 2012. I moved back down here. Connecticut's a different world, man. It's a different breed of people up there. A lot of wealth up there. So I like any situation, you adjust, and I'm sure I lost a little bit of my southern accent from living up there, but Louisiana is home. I was born in Picayune, Mississippi, but I was raised in NOLA.
Because this is the first time. This is the first time that somebody sat in front of them that both sides, like meaning the right is being right and people on the left. This is the first time. Because by the way, she can't talk. She can't praise her.
Oh,
No matter who
I'm telling you, bro, some of these other states, man, they don't know what good eating is, bro.
left is always bashed from red capital to whoever it is. They just try to destroy their lives. From Candace Owens, they try to destroy.
Like me, I can't cook for shit. I ain't got no shame in it. I'm a terrible cook. I can make I can make good breakfast items, simple stuff. But when it comes to gumbos and etouffees and all that shit, man, that's not for me. I can't. I'm not a great cook at all. That's my wife does all the cooking. She's a wonderful cook. Yeah, ironically, I'm not a big spice fan. I really don't like spicy food. Crawfish, I won't fuck with crawfish if it's too spicy. Yeah, I know. I'm sure I'm being judged right now, but it's just, look, bro. Look, if my eyes and my nose are running, it's too spicy. I want to enjoy my food, okay? I don't wanna have boogers and snot and tears all over my food while I'm eating. That's too much, man. Some people just built different. Some people, I mean, you can give them a ghost pepper, man, and it just don't phase them. Me, bro, like a pinch of pepper is almost too much. Other seasonings I can deal with, but when it comes to the spicy stuff, man, it's just not for me. But welcome, man. Welcome to the stream, man. It's good to have a fellow Louisianian down here.
Director of the Secret Security, Secret Service, and she's being grilled. Now, here's my point: by the lawmakers on the left and the right. How often do
that's what I'm saying, man. It's too much, man. I've had some spicy stuff that has like, it was so spicy it left my tongue numb. Like it felt like I had burned the taste buds off. It was so bad. Hey man, let your family, let your friends, let your old lady or your old man, I don't know, whichever way you swing at it, it's all good either way. Let them all know. Hit the like button to subscribe, man. We trying to get the numbers up. I'm closing in on 500, but I want so many more. Oh yeah. It's just so spicy, man. It's just too much. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Follow me on Twitch as well. If you have Twitch, you follow me on there. I stream on there regularly. And every Friday, starting last Friday, every Friday, I'm gonna be doing a podcast called the Eric and Brandy Show. Me and my wife, we sit down. We're gonna play an episode of Game of Thrones. I can't show it, but it's a silent watch, and we just sit down and we just talk about it. We just bullshit. I don't have a computer, so I'm very limited on what I can and can't do. Once when I get a computer, I'll be able to do more things, and people will be able to engage a little bit more. But right now, it is what it is. I'm not balling like that. If anybody wants to donate a computer that they don't want anymore, I ain't got no shame taking a hand-me-down. What's the Dragon Clan? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm only on episode 1. I know everybody in the world has already watched it, and they've already watched House of Dragon. I've only watched 1 episode of Game of Thrones, and I just watched episode 2 yesterday, day before yesterday. I watched episode 2, so that's how far behind I am. But who knows, man? The podcast may eventually end up going in a different direction. Things change, What hits now may not hit a month from now, People may end up not liking it, so I may have to decide to do something else. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Episode 2 of Original Game of Thrones, not House of Dragon, Game of Thrones. That's how far behind I am. But I figured, you know, I haven't seen it, so I figured it'd be something nice to talk about. Have some people come in the chat, maybe ask some questions, just bullshit, you know, just chill. We want a chill environment, that's all. We want a chill community, nice people, no toxicity. Don't spoil nothing. Don't even say nothing. Please, 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 no spoilers. Dude, the first episode was disturbing, man. Like, for the longest time, that's all people were talking about. Bro, you haven't seen Game of Thrones? Like, everybody's seen Game of Thrones. Well, I haven't. But after episode 1 and episode 2, I understand why people like it so much.
You said earlier, Secret Service is not political, is that correct? Yes. Okay, would you say leaking your opening statement to
Did you see the Secret Service director, Kimberly Cheeto, get grilled by Congress, man? Ooh, bro, it was rough.
I have no idea how
They forced her to resign.
well, that's bullshit. So
Ooh, he said that's bullshit. Oh, oh, god damn it, I'm throwing a blank on his name. Yeah, he was in one of the X-Men movies, remember? The one where they go back, where Wolverine goes back in time to like the 70s, back when like Professor X had hair and he was young. Yeah, he was the one that like came up with the design for the Sentinels, remember? Peter Dinklage. Oh, dude, he's so good, man.
Nothing happens to her, PBD. No accountability. They're saying it's incompetence. I think it's highly orchestrated negligence. This is exactly what they do. You kill the king, and everybody goes like this. No, it wasn't me. The roof was.
Yeah, that's it. Future's past.
Put ourselves there.
Yeah, believe it or not, that was the first movie I ever saw him in. I had seen his face over the years, but that was the first film I actually saw all the way through that I liked. I really liked. I'm sure he's had a bunch of different films, but that and Game of Thrones, he's magnificent in. I actually enjoy him as a character in Game of Thrones more than the rest of them. He's the most entertaining.
I think there's something here that we need to look at. I look at the witness, I look at the attitude of witnesses, and I've watched a lot of congressional testimony over the years. I've also watched a lot of open testimonies from court, from mob cases, and I can tell you, this is a witness that knows she's protected, that is just defiantly looking at everybody with this FU face and giving no answers. She is protected. She reports to Mayorkas. Mayorkas is protecting her. Someone has told her, look, you're being called to the carpet on this hearing.
You game? Are you a gamer at all?
These people are raw. They're upset. You're going to hear it from both sides of the aisle. Don't worry about it. Just get through it. She has no further career. What you just saw here is the end of a career. Where does she go after this? She has to receive the promise and protection. This is exactly witnesses for the state stonewall.
I can't really help you there.
They have that look on their face that they are not worried about.
What's that? Days Gone? Is that a game? Or is that a TV show? Okay, alright. I started playing Rage 2, man. It's just really, really good. It's an older game, but it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Also, The Quarry, another absolutely amazing game. It's kind of an interactive thing. You may be familiar with it. I haven't played a God of War since PlayStation 2, to be honest. So I haven't played any of the new ones since the PlayStation 2. I have Xbox. I haven't had a PlayStation in years.
I believe that the FBI is still looking into that on their
But
investigation.
I do fuck with Dragon Ball. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Huge.
I don't think she should resign. I think she should have been fired. Man, you are a DEI horror story. I've told my daughter multiple times, my wife and my daughter, we talk to her all the time about how she's going to...
Days Gone? Is that what you're referring to? Open world, the science gone wrong. COVID on steroids. Why does that sound familiar? I feel like I've heard that mentioned before. Is that a PlayStation or is that on Xbox or PC?
In business, when you come up with a bad idea, and I've come up with many of them, you're going to, as a founder, as a CEO, you're going to come up with ideas that are just terrible. Comp plan. I've changed my comp plan 50 times until it finally worked. You know what's the great signs of a bad comp? Is the behavior of salespeople.
I think I'm gonna have to break down and just get a PlayStation eventually. I can't afford it at the moment. In the near future, I'm gonna have to just get one. I gotta get another vehicle. So a huge chunk of my money is going to that, but tax season is probably going to be a perfect time to either invest in like a relatively decent PC or a PlayStation. But I think honestly I'm going to lean more towards a PC, primarily, so I can do better editing and make better videos.
Specifically, the last 4 years, we keep going to Obama kind of started it in 08, but it really accelerated the last 4 to 8 years, right? These DEI hires, okay, what you're talking about started off with, even on the Republican side, started off with a DEI hire.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Who's the first DEI hire on the Republican side? DEI. Who's the first Republican? And by the way, she's gonna get upset because she watches this. Sarah Palin. Sarah Palin was a DEI hire. You mean to tell me McCain only had all these other choices? So Republicans also started this DEI hire. We can blame the other side. Guess what? They don't work. Great. You did your governorship at what do you call
In
it?
the Wooded Mountains with Psychos and Raiders.
And who else followed the DEI hire next?
Well, if you like that, man, you'd like Rage 2. Actually, both of the Rage games are really, really good. And I made a video about it earlier. It's like Mad Max and Fallout had a baby, and that was the result. Yeah, I have Game Pass, but I'm gonna check the Microsoft store and see if it's available. If it is, I'll download it and try it out. I feel like I've heard of that. Tenth Mountain Soldier style with a motorcycle. That sounds dope. Yeah, I'm always looking for something new too, man. It's like the older I get, we're the same age, so the older I get, man, the shorter my attention span has become. I find it harder and harder to stay sucked into a video game. It's not like it was when I was a teenager, man. I could sit there and just play one game all day, every day. Now, man, like now hours tops, man, and I'm burned out.
Now Microsoft shuts it down. CNN shuts it down. Go into seeing what's happening now.
I think it has to do with the fact that there's, now, 20, 25 years later, there's so many things going on the screen at once, there's so many flashing lights, and the gameplay seems so oversaturated, man. It's almost too much. It's overload, sensory overload.
It would have been horrible. So a part of me, the reason why I like what AOC says is the following reason.
Yeah, I played a lot of Fallout. I love Fallout. Fallout actually got me my most popular clip, which just hit like 136,000 views. It's like my most popular clip on my channel. I really have been thinking about reinstalling it and just going back to the basics, man. You can't go wrong with Fallout, any of the Fallout games.
Is Trump a establishment candidate or
Fallout has withstood the test of time.
establishment or an establishment candidate?
Probably more of an establishment guy.
He's a 50-50. He's a hybrid. Yeah, he's a hybrid, right? Is Christie an establishment or establishment office? Go on the left, right? On the left. Is Biden an establishment candidate? Kamala Harris an establishment candidate? Is Barack Obama an establishment candidate? Put it at the top. Is AOC an establishment candidate? No. That's the point, yes.
Oh, I got like 4 or 5 episodes in, man. I keep wanting to get back to it, man. I haven't finished it yet, but oh, it's so good, man. So well done. That's definitely a work of art, man. Whoever did that, they really nailed it, man. And nowadays, it's so hard to get a decent show that reaches every audience, every demographic, every person, man. No matter if you're a fan of the game or not, man, you can't watch the Fallout series and not find something you don't like about it, or let me rephrase that. You can't watch the new Fallout series without loving something about it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So good.
He put in the work. If you go to Rob, all you gotta do is go to the top and go to about. If you could go to about more right there, you'll see his name to his Twitter account. His Twitter account goes to his name. Yeah, click on that. Go to let's give proper recognition. Okay. So what he does the following. He goes out there, and by the way, you know what no one's talked about as well? He immediately people stop talking about it. Do you know what CNN reported a day after the shooting? A day after the shooting, Rob, can you type in CNN audio?
I think I'm gonna call you Al, man. I don't want to call you AI. That just sounds weird. I'm just gonna call you Al because it looks like Al from here. So just remember that when you hear Al, man, I'm talking to you.
Yes, potentially 3 different weapons used. This is CNN saying this, that there's potentially 3 different weapons being used. What do you mean 3 different weapons being used? This guy breaks it down with the audio right there. Forensics and analysis suggest that as many as 3 weapons were fired at the Trump rally.
Damn, they're saying that forensic analysis suggests that as many as 3 weapons were fired at the Trump rally.
Weapon A, the next 5 were consistent with alleged weapon B. Then the final one you hear is
That's
weapon C.
wild.
How much have you seen the media report on? I've never seen. Not a lot. Let me continue. Audio analysis also has confirmed that the gunman was about 360 to 393 feet from the podium, according to the forensics. Then the conclusion aligns with CNN analysis that the gunman on the rooftop was 393 to 492. This man independently goes and does his own.
That's what I'm talking about. Same here, bro. I've binge watched all the seasons multiple times. Ed O'Neill, not Ted. Ed O'Neill. Dude's a legend.
Notice there's no kickback when he shoots. So who shot that? Watch this. This is he's not dead yet. That's what he's not dead yet.
No movement to his point. There's no movement. None. He is just dead still on that first shot. Okay? So again, I'm really concerned that what we're seeing here is those first 3 shots were not taken by that dude lying there on the roof. Again, we still don't know if that guy on the roof has even taken a single shot at all. Because we have no data. The FBI is even locking out Josh Hawley, locking everybody out there, probably busy washing rooms down and dismantling stages and taking it all apart, and then saying, oh gosh, what shame. There's some analyses that we could do if only we hadn't done that.
Right, you can pull up his entire audio. Can you go to Deep Prospect and I'll tell you what video to go to? And I'll tell you what minute to go to. I want you to go to exactly 19 minutes. Go to the clip that's got 650,000 views. It's 32 minutes or something like that. That's the one.
I feel like the Olympic will be crazy this year because of all the craziness. Yeah, I wouldn't be attending any major events. Anywhere where there's mass amounts of people, I'll pass. I don't even do that. I stopped going to parades for that reason, bro. I used to go to Mardi Gras parades all the time, man. Nope. I was on St. Charles Avenue once, man, when some douchebag drove his truck through the crowd. Nope.
First one goes boom, 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 boom. So play that one more. Let it continue going. Let it continue going the way it's breaking it down.
Okay, so let's analyze this now. Let's go into this a little bit more depth. So,
What do you mean? What do you mean France is a mess? Like,
16.0 seconds from first
economically?
very consistent with what we're experiencing on the burst audio.
Like there's just stuff going on over there?
Pretty well. And here's the whole audio from all that screaming and the shots from video 2. We have in blue the first 3 shots here. We have more shots.
I heard it stinks in France.
I'm not sure about this one. That's a very different sound that we heard. And here's the final last shot, which I believe is from. Oh, sorry, I didn't have my thing. This is the 5 that make a very distinct sound. Here's one with a very different crack in it. That's the 6th shot.
I believe it.
We have the final last one, which I think is the smoke.
Just total chaos all over the world, man.
Just over the left eye of Crooks on the roof. So we're going to take a closer look at the blue, the red, blacks here, and listen to these things. But once again, let's just listen very carefully. We'll go back and forth until you're certain of this yourself. Here's just the first 3 shots from that video. I haven't done anything, no audit. I haven't done any enhancements. This is both of these audio pieces are exactly pulled straight from the video itself. Nothing else. I haven't boosted any. I haven't done any filtering. Raw files. Okay. So and by the way, every instinct in me was to try and minimize all the screaming, but I was like, no.
I'm gonna have to go back and check my I have CCTV cameras posted on my windows. I swear to God, I looked at my camera and I saw something white flash across the sky just now, because I have it pointed at the church next door, but I can see down the alley, but I can also see a large portion of the sky, and unless it was just a something, my peripherals playing a trick on me, I swear, as soon as I looked to the left and looked at the camera, I saw something white flash across the screen. It may have been like a camera glitch, because these cameras are old. I'm gonna have to go back and check that later. Wouldn't that be crazy, dude, if I caught like a UFO flashing across the sky? I don't think I did though. Hang on, I need to check the timestamp. 11:25. 11:25 and 30 seconds passed. I'm gonna have to go back and check that later. I saw something. I don't know what it was though. It could have just been a quick glitch in the camera itself.
Full stop. We have 2 separate weapons. Plus, we have no echoes coming off of the first 3, and then we do have echoes coming off.
Yeah, I'm always at my I've seen a fireball fly by before a few years ago. Dude, I would love to see something like that, man. That'd be fucking awesome. I've never seen anything, as far as I know. It was a few months back. I went out. I would go outside and just like, this was back when I was still smoking. I say a few months ago. This was probably more than a year ago, because I used to smoke cigarettes. I quit smoking. But back then, when I was still smoking, I would go out by the back door and I would, just smoke my Joes, and I would look up at the sky and I would see like these little white dots zipping across the sky. And for the longest time, I thought they were I swore up and down that I was seeing UFOs, but it turns out that they were just satellites crossing the sky. But for like a couple of months, I convinced myself that I was seeing like UFOs flying over regularly. Little did I know that was not the case. But they were moving pretty fast, though. I should have known, though, just based on like the track. They weren't moving sporadically or stopping or anything. They were just little white lights, not blinking or anything, just little white dots zipping across the sky. But you could only see it on like really, really clear nights.
not about who's got balls, who does not balls. This is about trying to be as much.
Yo, what's up, Spinula? How you doing, brother?
When you say balls, that's coming from a place of pride, anger, fear, desire to be right. That's the last thing we need in America right now. Okay.
Welcome back, man.
Keep going. And by the way, a lot of people are where you are as well. You're not the only angry patriot.
He's seeing Beetlejuice glowing in, but wondering when it's going to pop.
Is to try to be.
Yeah, that's like a supernova or something, right? Like some type of giant star or something.
I'm telling you, without even seeing us shoot, I'm a decent shot. I was in the military as well. This is me being a decent shot, and then if I was to compare you to
God damn it.
150 yards. How hard of a shot is that? With a scope or not? With a scope. The easiest, that's a football field and a half, easiest shot. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so it's not like something that's a problem for them to shoot. Yeah. So it's like a layup in basketball. Very. What I want you to tell me is when you're hearing these sounds and echoes and boom, 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 3 different guns, boom, 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 boom. How do you, as a shooter who's hurt, how many shots have you heard in your life? How many weapons have you shot in your life? Think about all those moments. Representing your
They weren't perfect form, but that's 20. And that's all you getting today. Oh yeah, every day. I didn't do them yesterday. I was feeling really low energy yesterday. I wasn't 100%. But I'm almost to the point where I can comfortably do 20 without really struggling. Like you saw, like the last 3 or 4, I really had to push. Ooh. Orion's shoulder? Is that what it's called? Or are you saying like the Orion's shoulder, like Orion's belt, part of Orion's belt?
The best thing about situations like this is to put everything on the table. And I did this with Pierce. You were on Pierce yesterday. You were on fire yesterday with Pierce. Here's what I would tell you. Number 1.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I wonder if we're gonna feel the effects of that, like anywhere near us. Hey, Spanula, have you started your kickboxing training yet? Like, how you making out, man? I know it's been at least a week since we chatted last.
And they posted a picture with the missing. Look at that. The one that goes past them. That's a bullet. That's not a plane. That's not an alien. That's not a UFO. That's the bullet. Go a little lower so we know who reported on this picture. That's New York Times. Okay, New York Times captures this picture that they report on. So if it's staged, New York Times, who cannot stand Trump, would never post a picture like this. Number 2, the Secret Service is purely incompetent, and they don't know what they're doing. And she's a bad hire, and she's not a good leader, and she's not somebody.
Are scientists worried about it?
And we can now do this.
I'm talking to you, Al.
And you know how people say, when they say, do you believe the election there was what do you call it? Election fraud, election interference. This last week when we were at Hamptons, you saw the Spectator magazine and media guy came in with me, and they were asking all these interesting questions. Yeah. And he says, well, Patrick, when you talk about election fraud and election interference, I said, look, here's the first thing we need to do.
I'm gonna look it up.
I've worked with about 100 Scientologists for about 5 years. Okay, I actually love working with them.
Yeah, Spanula. Plus those last 4 were like, I wasn't to the right enough on the floor, so my elbow was hitting the sofa. I couldn't knock them out as well as I really wanted to. Yes, I did. Actually, I'm practicing in 2 hours from now. I see you're getting more viewers. Congratulations. Looks like my watch time really did a thing. I've watched everything you've done. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's I've gotten like at least 50 or 60 new subs over the past week, at least. I mean, that's not huge in the scheme of things, but that's huge for me. But it's going to be a while before anything happens. I think I heard about that. I heard if I'm thinking of if we're talking about the same thing, that's not going to happen in our lifetime, right? It's something big's going to happen, but it's probably going to be in like our children's lifetime or their children's lifetime, like the next 100, 200 years or something like that. They're saying like something big is going to happen though.
Intentionally closing a polling place, say there's 3 polling places, like a triangle, right? Close the one in the middle and make it very hard for the elderly or other people that are working to get to the polling place. Now you're interfering with their ability to vote, but you're not stealing the votes.
Perfect. So watch this. Whether it's election fraud or election interference, was something done to
Be right back.
impact the results of the 2020 election? Yes. Okay. Cheating. It's all cheating. But here's where I'm going with this. But you have to isolate each definition. What sometimes they want to do is they want you to say, well, all these different people that came out on this, and there's nothing that happened in Atlanta and all this other stuff. That's election fraud. Yes. Election interference is indisputable after Twitter files and all this. So let me go to my last question, and I'm going to come to you guys. One was what staged by Trump. New York Times. 2, biggest incompetent. Don't know what they're doing. Number 3, Secret Service. Either.
Yeah, but Al, that's not gonna happen in our lifetime. I don't think. I think I know what you're talking about. I think me and my wife had talked about this months back, because I think I saw like a video clip. But if we're talking about the same thing, I think they said it like this wouldn't affect us for like another 160 years or something like that. Bro, I'm more worried about anything but stars or something. Honestly, Spenula, I think we should consider ourselves blessed that nothing catastrophic has happened yet. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think we have these major cataclysms like periodically, and I think we're overdue. Al, I agree. I think we've been very, very fortunate to not have anything happen yet, but I don't know, man. I think we're rounding that corner, man. I think we're getting close to something really, really big happening. I hope it doesn't happen in my lifetime. I hope it doesn't happen in my daughter's lifetime. But I think something inescapable is gonna happen. Hopefully, we've advanced enough by then that if it ever came to it, future generations could escape the planet if they really, really needed to. I'm glad we've got people like Elon, doing what he's doing. Even if it's only for a select amount of people, at least having somebody to restart is better than having no one to restart.
Not shooting Trump, allowing him to go there, then trusting the guy that knows what he's doing to take their kill shot, and then allowing Thomas Crooks to take the shot that he's gonna miss, and then boom, killing him, right? So we don't know do we even know how many times he was shot or not? This is where I'm gonna go with you, Tom. The question I got for you is, was this like?
Honestly, I think if like scientists knew something big was headed our way, I don't think they would tell us. So I don't care about any of those things. God is protecting us. I'm worried about people trying to control us. I'm not so much concerned about like something catastrophic happening. I think, like I said, I think if something's gonna happen, it's not gonna be in our lifetime. So I don't think it's anything we need to be concerned about. However, it doesn't mean we shouldn't, we shouldn't consider it a possibility. Elon is becoming more involved because of the mess the world is pushing on the youth. Yeah, things are just really bad, man, all the way around. There are some good things, but it seems like even with all the good, man, there's so much bad in the world, man. It just overshadows anything good.
listening to the audio of two different weapons. It even says so. So they're basically saying that it's two gunmen. So, and Oswald was, man, put under a spotlight. When he was being arraigned, a government official...
Man, they just showed a really high definition video of Kennedy getting shot, man, and it's disturbing.
So here's what I see here.
You actually see his head, you see him holding his neck, and then all of a sudden, man, you see his head snap back, bro, and you see blood spray. Jesus Christ, man.
They want us to focus on that. They want us to focus on the kid. They want us to focus on
wild, dude.
Why climb up there? We'll let them do that. Because then what we're not talking about. We're not talking about the second 5 shots.
All right, y'all. It's been an hour. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Friday, I'm gonna have another podcast. I don't know, either with or without my old lady. If you want to stop by, and say hello, you're more than welcome. Last Friday, I had some mostly friends and some family show up. To show some support. We'll be talking about episode 2 of Game of Thrones. So if that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome to stop by. If not, it's all good either way. I do appreciate all the support. Make sure you let your friends and family know, to subscribe and like the videos. Let's get this thing going. Also, add me on all platforms except for TikTok. TikTok can go eat a dick. I don't mess with TikTok. I don't trust them. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, until then, you guys have a blessed day. Y'all be safe out there. And keep on keeping on. Later.